Even before your first career day in school, you knew you wanted to be a Major League Baseball player. You crushed the ball off a tee, dominated Little League. Fast forward to high school, and you can do it all on the diamond. The road to the show should be a breeze, right? Think again. Out of over 450,000 high school athletes a year, 8% will play in college. After that, it gets even tougher. Only 5% of college players get drafted, and just 14% of those drafted actually make it to the majors. So after high school, you're looking at a 0.062% chance of making it to the big leagues. Too much math? Look at it this way. It's harder to get here than it is to get here. Ready to be the next Rocket, Swanson, or Skeens? To be the next Helton, Cruz, or Cole? Think you got what it takes to keep pushing beyond what others think is possible? To leave your mark on the game forever? Ready to pave your road to the show? Let's go.
Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show, live from Bird's Eye Field. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'll be bringing you all the action here on Senior Day. Today we'll get a chance to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game, one last opportunity to show off their skills and celebrate their high school careers in front of their beloved hometown fans. We're just about ready to get started. The batter now, Sam Cantrell.
Sam Cantrell.
What's it one here? Be patient. Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Ground ball up the middle, over to pick it up. There in plenty of time ends the inning. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Two away here, nobody on. And now, Jimmy Donovan. Swings and lifts this one in the air to left. It's got some distance behind it. Feeling for the wall, makes the catch. Man at second, one away. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Foul ball there. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throw, they get the out. Always risky to try and steal third base. He had a big lead from second, but still couldn't quite get to the bag safely. That's not a high percentage play, and the manager may want to take him aside when he gets to the dugout. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. And that is out number 3. Welcome back to senior day at Birdseye Field. Top of the 7th here. And now the right fielder, Cosmo Casilla. Ground ball to short, Donovan. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. I love the backhand stop he made, but he took a little longer than you'd like to get rid of the ball. Still, good internal clock to know how much time he had, and he makes the throw to get the out.
See you driver, let's go right here.
On the ground, Cantrell. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and one gone and a runner on at first. And here's the catcher, Steve Page. On the ground, out to short, and a base hit. Lead runner stops at second. That's the kind of hit the rest of the team will really appreciate. Clutch AB. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. And a big-time shot now to grab the lead this late in the game. Foul ball there.
Run time, right here.
On 0-1, the delivery. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. The Eagles with the potential winning run on at first.
All right, let's go, come on.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. 0-2, here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. We're back here at the ballpark, top of the 12th. And here's the first baseman, Tom Flood. This one is labeled. And that's a base hit. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Always nice to get a knock after going this deep into a game without a hit. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. This next at-bat looms very large. Donovan in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0. Hey, like again up there, huh?
Close, but ruled a ball. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going. Runner at second here and 1 away.
Hee-haw! 2-1.
All right, this is you, let's go.
In the air, out towards right center. This one carrying. Runner tags and goes to third. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Alec McCall will hit next. Swings and flares it. Base hit. Runner holds on at third base. Great job to come through in a high leverage situation. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. And the next batter, Corey Dickerson. Now a pop-up on the infield. Flood. And that'll wrap it up. An emotional day at the ballpark, but they fall short on senior day. Donovan didn't end up with the individual performance he was hoping for in a tough loss on senior day. In order to play at the next level and help his team make a deep playoff run, he'll have to step up his game next time out. Now it's time to regroup and get ready for the postseason. The high school playoffs have arrived here at Birdseye Field, a chance. All right, ready to go here. Digging in, Robert Lloyd. Out to short. Donovan. Throws, gets the out, one away.
Batting second, center fielder.
Runner at second, one away.
Batting third.
Donovan will hit next.
Jimmy. Donovan.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1 offering.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss,
Strike two.
chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. Foul ball there. The 0-1. On the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That's a base hit he can be really proud of. Turned on that pitch, but still stayed back enough that he didn't yank it foul. And here's the catcher, Elliot Landgraf.
Landgraf.
Slides, but can't come up with it. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. To third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with one gone. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Rolls away a little bit. Safe.
Too late.
He's into second
Hey.
easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. The calculus has shifted out there on the mound. Before throwing that one in the dirt, the pitcher could have had that double play ball to escape the inning. But now, this one the other way. Makes the catch for the second out. So 2 on and 2 out. And now at the plate,
Hey, your
Corey
turn right
Dickerson.
Here, kid. Drive 'em in. Your turn.
And they're all loaded
Take
up.
your base, ball 4.
Now at the plate, Joe Dark. And the 1-1. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. Up by 3, it's 4-1. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of
Be
RBIs.
patient.
Grounder to short. And plenty of time to first. Great job on the backhand play at short. He moved to his right, set his feet, and got lined up to make a strong, accurate throw to first base for the out. Runner at second here and 1 away. Donovan,
Jimmy.
1 for 2.
Donovan.
Swing and a foul straight back. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off to the right. Foul ball, still 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
This one's in the dirt. One out with a runner at second. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming around third. Comes across to score. So with a runner at second and one away, and now Elliott Landgraf. 1-2 pitch. And steps on the bag for the out.
Now batting.
Now up
First baseman,
Alec McCall.
McCall.
Two and two, here's the pitch. Fly ball left field, Lloyd. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Runner at first, and now the first baseman, Timothy McCormick.
Don't worry about the runner. Just you and the batter up there, huh?
Grounder might be two. To second, there's one. Throw to first, but not in time. Donovan digs in now.
Batting, the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan.
That's a ball.
Rolls away a little bit, and the runner will hold. One away in a tie game. Go ahead, run it first. Here in the bottom of the sixth.
Hey, attaboy.
That one ripped for a base hit down the line. Around second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's such a disciplined swing, staying tall and getting the barrel to the high fastball. That might even have been above the zone, but still some good contact. Runner takes off for third, in the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. Still just one out here in the inning. Here's a fly to left. Lloyd. Got it. Here comes the runner from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. These guys are really producing this inning. 3 runs across so far in this frame. 2 away here, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Timothy McCormick. Skied to left, and this should do it. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Donovan with an incredible performance, launching his team into the state championship game. An all-around stellar showing when his team needed it most. This young prospect certainly has the skill set to take his game to the next level. Hello and welcome to this year's grand finale of high school baseball. It's the state championship game. Live from Bird's Eye Field, I'm Ben Gelman. After a season filled with triumphs and challenges, it all comes down to this. The two best teams in the state clash for the ultimate prize. First pitch coming up next. So digging in, Jimmy Donovan. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here. Well struck, right field. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run comes in. Play at the plate.
You're out.
One out and a runner at second. And next, the cleanup hitter, Elliot Landgraf.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, huh, now?
Grounder to third, collects. Throw to first in time. Two out and a runner in scoring position. Alec McCall getting ready to hit.
First baseman, Alec McCall.
Here's the 1-1. In the dirt, but blocked. Runner at second, two down.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Grounder to third. And plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Monroe digs in now. On the ground. Donovan. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Offense held in check here. One out, runners at first and second. Donovan cracked a double the first time at bat. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. A bit out in front there, might have thought it was the heater.
Hey, need you now, your turn, kid.
Liner into center. Makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Runner at first, one away. Donovan. I've noticed several college coaches in attendance here today, many with eyes on this prospect. A runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, not even close. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. One out and a runner at second. This one lifted to center field. Loftus. And now two away. One out and the bases are empty. Kevin Monroe now at the plate. Grounder to short. Handles the chance. Whips it to first in time. Two down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jimmy Donovan. 1 for 3.
Donovan.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Runner at first, nobody out.
They need you right now. Let's go, kid.
And now it's all even up.
1-1.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
And it's a pop-up. Mosquera has a beat on it. One away. Such a missed opportunity there. He knows he should have done a lot more with that hanging breaking ball. Got to do better next time up. Out to short. Donovan. Tosses to first. They are down to their final out. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Dan Roush.
Be patient.
Hit to the left side. This should be it. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. Donovan with a solid all-around performance on the biggest stage, helping lead his team to the ultimate prize. What a run for this team, all the way to the state title. This is a day they'll never forget. The young prospect proved he has the talent to continue his baseball journey well beyond the high school ranks.
All right, welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
But obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test. We like the old eye test.
Yeah.
And with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they'll be going by and being able to measure against.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. With Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a prospect here. He just wrapped up his season. Now he gets a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he's able to showcase his skills on this stage at a major league park? Plus the athleticism to pick up the bat, show off your skills as a hitter, and then also grab a glove and be able to go out in the field. I really believe this is the biggest opportunity to prove that he can showcase at the pro level.
Now, you were a player that thrived under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, he's going to have to embrace those nerves, embrace that pressure, all the eyeballs that are on him, especially as he goes from hitting to taking the field.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, let's move on to the shortstop. This is the position that has the flash This is the quarterback of the infield.
Robert, these are your flat-out gamers. It's an opportunity for the scouts to focus on his footwork, on body control, glove-to-hand transfer, and, of course, arm accuracy. And let's not forget about that arm strength. At the MLB level, players average over 86 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? That's some impressive numbers for these prospects to try and reach as they develop as pros.
So far, what's your assessment of this session? How's he doing?
Robert, teams are looking for a sure thing at shortstop, and it's been a struggle for him. He's got a ways to go.
Yeah, he seems to be struggling with confidence, but there is time if he can turn it around.
Look, if he can finish strong, he's showing he's got some potential. You see some defensive strength, but also there's a lot to improve on before a team can realistically commit to him.
All right, back here with Jessica Mendoza. And Jessica, this young prospect just wrapped up day one, the hitting, the fielding. What did you think of his performance?
The biggest thing is day one, he got the nerves out of the way. I mean, he was able to showcase as a hitter and as a fielder, and knowing his work ain't done yet, he's got some games coming up.
That's right. These prospects on day two, they're going to be going head-to-head. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine in Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from back here in the desert, all set for the start of this inning. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Donovan, competing here at the MLB Draft Combine, fresh off of winning a high school state championship. I'm sure that was an awesome experience for him. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball,
Looks like he
strikes.
might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Line to right for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Tyrell Harvey. On 0-1, the delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit. The tag, and he is out at second. What a sensational job by the catcher on a tough pitch to handle. He recovered really quickly and was able to cut the runner down at second base. Great work. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Jimmy Donovan. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Defense will need to be sharp to keep them from crossing the plate. In the air, right field, Medrano on the run towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The 0-1 from the lefty. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. One gone and a runner on at first. Now the left fielder, Charles Frisch. The 2-1 pitch. Line drive and it's caught. Takes it to the bag, but safe. Runner's back in time. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Gets down, base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Tyrell Harvey getting ready to hit. Step off throw to first. Donovan back in on a dive. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. Alvarez, the next to hit.
We got a full count.
In the dirt, but blocked. Pickoff move to second. Donovan back on a dive. Donovan, the lead runner at second. Harvey over at first with 1 away. Got the strikeout. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Roger Carmona. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. Man at first with 1 gone. And now, Jimmy Donovan. That's in there. And that's strike 1. So good with that cutter. He's able to move it left and right. That can be really effective. Here's a fly to center. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. All set for the bottom of the 8th. And here at the plate, Sean Medrano. Grounds it to short. Donovan. Whips it to first. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. 1 gone, runner at first. Frisch will hit next. On the ground to short. Could be 2. Off-balance speed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get. Josh Seidlinker digs in now. The 0-1. Line drive. That's a base knock. Coming around third. Oh, the throw is too high. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB. Donovan getting ready to hit. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Fenner steps on the bag for one, and that's all they'll get. Robert Francis digs in now. No score here in the second inning. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly to left. Out number 2. Two away and a runner at first. And now Eric Alvarez. This one to right. And it drops in. The throw to third. Caught in a rundown now. And he escapes the rundown, safe at second. And now, Roger Carmona.
I got 1 ball, 1
This
strike.
one's in the dirt. The tag at third, and he is out. Bang, bang. So 2 down. The batter now, Morgan Hendrickson. On the ground, out to short. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here in this. Jimmy Donovan now at the plate. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 away. Friedman will hit next. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The underhand flip, there's 1. Now launches a throw way high. Gonna make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. Bases are empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
1
that
ball,
one is in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
It's a pop-up. Friedman. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Next up, Jimmy Donovan. High fly ball down the line and left. That'll end the inning after a lot of runs across. And the batter will be the shortstop, James Friedman. On the ground, Donovan. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. First and third with nobody out, a dangerous situation for the defense. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Down 0-2, swings through it. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Good job to let the low one go there. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second.
That's an out.
They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants to advance, and they'll need better from him if they want to get some wins. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB. Jimmy Donovan getting ready to hit. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
Hey!
You know, here in Game 3, it's not just the body that can start to get tired. The mind can fatigue too. You have to stay sharp and not lose focus on the mental part of the game.
Hey!
Strike two. Obvious that he was swinging for the
No
fences.
balls, 2
Tough
strikes.
to do it on a pitch in that location. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout, and that ends. And now, Jimmy Donovan. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Out in front and foul to the left side. Here comes the 0-1. Line, and that's a base knock. 1 runs in, the throw home. Safe! It's 2-0. 2 outs and runners at first and second. And here's the first baseman, Tyrell Harvey. This one to right. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Next to hit, Brandon Yamazaki. 0-1 now. Double play ball to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Jimmy Donovan now at the plate. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. That one pushed to the left and foul. The pitch. Popped up. Yamazaki. And that's the end of the inning. A couple of hits in the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Sawyer Cherry. On the ground. Throw out at first. Barely got the out. Close play. So with 1 away, the bases are loaded. Jimmy Donovan, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. There's one. Out to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Now up Tyrell Harvey.
Runner, runner,
The
runner.
pitch, and there goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Throw to second and out. And that'll end the inning. Here's the left fielder, Mackenzie Olson.
Runner.
First offering, and the runner goes out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runners around second. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. 2 down and a runner at second base. Jimmy Donovan will hit next. Ground ball to second. Zimmer. Oh, throws it away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. A big-time, costly mistake there. And now the first baseman, Tyrell Harvey. Runner edging away at second base. Struck the batter out looking. Back here at Chase Field. Now it's the shortstop, Brandon Yamazaki. Grounder to the left side. And it stays fair. It's a leadoff double. The winning run is at second base. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure.
With the 21st pick in the 5th round, the Cleveland Guardians select Jimmy Donovan, a shortstop.
Okay, so another pick off the board here in the early rounds of this draft, and another high school player who has had a lot of scouts watching him throughout the spring and summer. What do you take away from this pick, Harold? What do you think of this kid?
Well, he's a really promising talent. A lot of folks did not project him, folks being the scouts, did not project him in the top echelon like the first round, but he's got crazy talent. This is a guy you take a chance on. And so that's what happened here. You're hoping that maybe he hits his stride in your organization.
Strong verbal commitment to one of the nation's best college baseball programs. Is signability an issue? Where do you think he ends up going?
Well, I think it's an issue because he's still in that developmental stage. So is it an issue? I think it's more of a what might happen. And I could see it going either way. Signing in pro ball, getting the right team that can develop you, or go to the right college program that's going to develop you and you get a chance to get those reps.
Well, that's a decision for another day. Right now, he's at his draft party celebrating getting drafted. Congrats.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Cal State Fullerton Titans going up against the South Carolina Gamecocks. Fuchs Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming your way next. So bases loaded with one away. Jimmy Donovan steps in now for Cal State Fullerton. What a journey he's been on to get to this point, Siggy.
You know, Boog, he's really been a perfect fit for this Cal State Fullerton program. Tremendous four-year career, and to cap off his senior season with a trip to Omaha, pretty incredible. Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. These players have got to be pumped, Boog. I know I am.
No doubt, Singy. The massive crowd here, a national audience watching at home. Ground ball right side could be two. There's one, and that's all they'll get. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ramirez, the next to hit. Runner takes off, and that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's the DH, Dante O'Neill. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Off balance throw in time. That ends the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Jimmy Donovan steps in now for Cal State Fullerton.
You know, it's fun looking back through the history books at all the players that came through the Cal State Fullerton program, Boog. Guys like Tim Wallach, Phil Nevin, Mark Kotze, and Matt Chapman. A combined 7 All-Star appearances and 7 Gold Glove awards between those guys.
That's the ball. That's a hit. Lugo rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Elvin Ramirez. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship. Now, Orlando Sixto. Out to short. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boog. It's time to lock in and focus, which isn't easy to do under such a bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help prepare you for the big leagues.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Vizcaíno headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ramirez now at the plate. One and two. This one in the dirt.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's.
Stepping in is the speedy Dante O'Neill. Liner, base hit. Donovan around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. It's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled
him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the natty.
Yeah, Boog, what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career with a title. He'll certainly get another chance to hear his name called at the upcoming draft, though.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away down. So digging in, Cleo McCormick. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Donovan to second, over to first, safe. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. That one missed. Swung on, belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. And here's the catcher, Elvin Ramirez. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Bases loaded, nobody out. O'Neill getting ready to hit. Right side. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. And it's now 12-2. One down. Now the left fielder, Marlon Fernandez. That's towards center. Sixto. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 13-2. One gone, runner at first. And now the DH, Mikey Oliva. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Donovan with a standout performance today, Singy.
Yeah, really impressive performance, Boog. Helped his team get the win their first time out here in Omaha. What an unreal effort on a day he'll never forget. With scouts looking on, this guy put on a hitting display for the ages, proving that he has the skill set to play at the
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. We're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Cal State Fullerton Titans taking on the UCLA Bruins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Buddy Branch.
The shortstop, Buddy Branch.
Singy, now that the nerves from Game 1 have died down a bit, do you think some of these players' thoughts have turned to the upcoming draft?
Oh, for sure, Boog. Of course they're all here to win, but there's no denying that if you deliver here in Omaha, you have an opportunity to jump up on those draft boards and quick.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Millar back to work. Jimmy Donovan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Middleton makes the play. One away. Jimmy Donovan steps in now for the Titans, Chris. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Hit in the air, right field. Sparbori snags it on the run.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Vincent Dudley. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw into third. He's in there.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. O'Neill digs in down. Squirts away a little bit.
Drive that pitch, huh?
That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by one. So the lineup flips over, and here is Buddy Branch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Donovan tossed to second, not in time at first. It's stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. He won a state championship back in his high school playing days. Pretty impressive to have the chance to make a run at a national championship here this week, Singy.
Yeah, Boog. For me, I mean, he's already shown he can get it done in these pressure-packed games. And that's what separates the great players from the average ones. Can you come through when it matters most?
And that one finds its way through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Dante O'Neill getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They get one. Down to second. Gets back as he almost ran into another out there. Now the left fielder, Marlon Fernandez. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. On the ground to the left. And that one finds its way through. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh. So up next, Chance Sanguillen. Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And that is out of play. In the dirt.
No ball. 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Middleton going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Donovan with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
Yeah, he certainly got the job done, Boog, as they notched another win to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Nothing spectacular, but a steady effort to help keep this team on track. I'm sure the scouts on hand see the potential in this young prospect, though.
Jimmy Donovan steps in now for Cal State Fullerton, Singy. You know, Singy, this elimination game might be when these players really feel the pressure to make their mark.
Absolutely. They know the history, Boog.
Laser, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Elvin Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So up next, Fernando Gingrich. On the ground to third, Oliger. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
1 out, runner at second. Donovan will hit next. RBI single his last time up. Fought off foul.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Moses settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Velasquez getting ready to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Grounder might be 2. Urban over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Jimmy Donovan now at the plate. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This to center field. Velasquez makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Be patient.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Now the throw to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And here's the catcher, Elvin Ramirez.
Keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Pickoff move to second.
No, he's
Donovan
safe.
dives back in safely. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
So bases all loaded up. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Hit in the air, left field. Goodson squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Warren Velasquez. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, safe. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Now 3-0.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Elvin Ramirez.
Now the catcher up to hit, Elvin Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Wide throw, and it gets away. Caught in a rundown now, and they tag him out.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Vizcaíno leads off first with one away. And a swing and a miss there.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Donovan with a quality performance in this one, Singy.
He certainly got the job done as they notch yet another win.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. This is the college championship game. It's the Cal State Fullerton Titans going up against the Vanderbilt Commodores. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, today we get to witness this elite college prospect try and bring home a national championship for his school.
Yeah, Boog, most important game of his young career. So much on the line in this one. Can't wait to see how he performs with the baseball world watching.
First and second, one out. Gallo digs in now. Hit on the ground, might be two. Urban to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Really nice job with two-strike hit.
Now it's going to be Dante O'Neill. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Jimmy Donovan steps in now for the Titans, Chris. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, 0-2 now. swing and a pop-up. Ochoa. And there's one down.
Yeah, the Titans really are one of the most historic baseball programs, Boog. 4 national titles and one of the all-time great coaches in Augie Garrido. He won it all there with the Titans in 1979, 1984, and 1995.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch in your hand.
And that one gets away at the plate. Schultz picks to first. Donovan back on a dive. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Bowman tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And now Rory Bowman. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 outs, runner on first. Now at the plate, Jimmy Donovan. He looks to be one of the top prospects of the upcoming MLB draft. Some scouts feel that he could be selected early in the first round, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, I think he's on a fast track to the big leagues. He can really do it all.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Hey, your pitch, see it.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. And they jump out front. It's 6-5. Look at him soaking it all in with his team. It's like a parade out there, Singing.
Yeah, and you can tell he's loving every second, Boog. This is the college baseball championship. Moments like this are what players dream about.
Yeah, pure joy. And I think I saw one of his teammates try and do a cartwheel.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
They're national champions, Singy. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
What a performance on the biggest stage, providing the offensive spark they needed to take home the national title. It's a day he and his teammates will never forget. Next stop, the MLB draft.
With the 7th pick of the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Jimmy Donovan, a shortstop from the
All right, so as the first round continues, another high-caliber college player comes off the board. We just saw him playing in the college baseball championship. And, Harold, he's had a very good amateur playing career to get to this point today.
Well, if you look back his journey, even when he entered college as a freshman, you watched him grow physically, being able to mature off the field, on the field. He's deserving of this first round, no doubt about it.
One of the best college players in the country. Now, evaluators and scouts feel like he could be a real impact player at the major league level. Do you agree with those scouts?
I agree because I've seen his work ethic. And that's what's cool about watching a guy in college. You see what kind of work and how they develop and how they grow. I think with him, his work ethic, watching him grow and the caliber of talent that he has, he can be a perennial all-star in the big league.
A big day for him and his family, taken in the first round.